Taxi. Really? Why the long pause though? I can't believe I'm finally saying this. I sound like a robot. Okay, I'm gonna cut that out. I'm tired of editing this. What is that? I'm looking at the wrong thing. I don't know why I did that. Okay. What is that? The thing about this self-doubt or the fear of failing is that there's no guarantee that you will actually fail at whatever it is that you're doing.
2,000 years later.
I'm finally saying this, but welcome to my channel. Wow, so first things first, my name is Rufilo Tulo. I'm 23 years old and I'm a student at the University of Pretoria. And that's where my story is going to end for now. The rest of my story you're going to hear as we go along. But because this channel is not really going to be about me and my life, but around other people. So in this video, I'll be telling you guys what this channel is going to be about and why I wanted to start a YouTube channel in the first place. So please keep watching. So depending on when this video is actually uploaded, it will be most probably 3 or 4 months after I initially had the idea to start a YouTube channel. But because of self-doubt and the fear of failing and mainly imposter syndrome, I was like, nah, fam, I'm not doing that. So basically, when you have imposter syndrome, you have constant feelings of self-doubt and you feel like a fraud. It's like when you achieve something, you find it hard to believe that you've achieved it because of your own capabilities and abilities. You feel like maybe if you're promoted at work, you feel like you don't deserve it, or if you're a student and you passed really well, you just feel like no, it's because it was easy, not because you're smart. So that's what imposter syndrome is. But now, okay, so since I have these constant feelings of self-doubt and the fear of failing, I never do things that are outside my comfort zone, and I will never put myself in situations that will require me to be vulnerable. Now, the sucky part about this thing is that you don't grow as a person. For example, the dreams and the goals that I have now, I've had them since I was in high school. But because the fear of failing is so crippling to me, I'm still at the same place that I was 6 years ago. So before I carry on, if you guys relate to what I'm talking about, please leave a comment down below. Tell me what your greatest fears are and or what's holding you back from following your dreams. So after I realized that this self-doubt is actually holding me back from achieving my dreams, I decided that this year I'm going to challenge myself to do things that are outside my comfort zone. For example, so and I'm gonna do things and give them a try, and if I fail, then I can move on to the next thing. Because the thing about this self-doubt or the fear of failing is that there's no guarantee that you will actually fail at whatever it is that you're doing, just as there's no guarantee that you will succeed. Basically, this channel is for those of us who are still trying to figure out this life thing. We do not know what we're doing with our lives. It's for those of us who are not at the stage we thought we'd be by now, and we're just trying to figure out what life is. I believe in living a life of purpose, and I believe that everyone has a purpose, whether you are aware of it or not. And what I've realized is that most of us do not realize the significance of our lives or the significance of our stories until someone else points it out to you or you actually speak about it. I'm going to have different guests on the channel, and we're going to talk about the different challenges that they've gone through and what lessons they've learned and what those experiences. Basically, I want us to see that our lives matter. Our dreams and our fears matter and they are valid. The time when we go through something, it feels like you're the only person who's ever been through something like that. But once you hear someone else speak about it, you become encouraged that, you know what, I'm going to be okay after this. You know how they say, you attract the energy that you give off. I want the intention for every video that I upload is to inspire, to motivate, and to spread love, because I really think those are the things that are missing in our generation, in our time. And I know, guys, that siyagoa, we are going through the most, but I think it's very important that we are able to look at life beyond our current situation and what's happening around us and what's happening to us. So that brings me to the end of this video. I hope you guys will join me on this journey of discovering and trusting our magic. Please like this video, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.